Alright, Shalom. Before I begin this video, all praise, honor, and glory goes into Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawahshi, bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, as well as the sincere salutations to you hopeful elect Akim, who are pushing this word all throughout the four winds of the earth. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawahshi, bahasham, Qadash, Barakatham, unto you, brothers, man. And this is just a short video based off of an article that I came across through the Spirit regarding, the Civil War being here in America. Okay, and it's on the minds, it's on the minds of millions of Americans. All right, what's to come next? What's coming up? Now, does that mean that just all hell's gonna break out? Right after, a day after the election or something like that. No. Yet we know that eventually these different things that are culminating and heating up and increasing, okay, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. It says the Americans prepping for a second civil war. Many now believe that the U.S. could descend into political violence. Some are joining survivalist communities, canning food, and buying guns. Alright, so they are preparing on a carnal level. How are we preparing? We're preparing on a spiritual level. Okay? So although, brothers may have a couple of extra cans, in the cupboard or something like that, we're not just simply relying on the things that we have to save us out of this situation. Ultimately, we need the Lord to get us out of the situation. Since it's already tripping about, paying to read the article. So I'm gonna read, just a little bit. It says, did he say fight? Drew Miller asked me. It was July 13th, and we were in rural Colorado near an outpost of Fortitude Ranch, a network of survivalist retreats that Miller had constructed in anticipation of civilizational collapse. News of the attempted assassination of DT, the first one, had just pinged. It says that a young man had shot at T-Dog from a rooftop, striking his right ear, which, we seen that, a lot of times you're like, shit, this event, could spark, some activity. And some things that you believe are gonna, spark a whole bunch of activity, don't, it kind of just gets, swept under the rug. And then certain things that you think are just minimal, a little kind of just irrelevant sort of things, those kind of snowball and become a bigger, a bigger thing. It says, shooters' motives were unknown, but Republicans were blaming Democrats. And, they're talking about filing charges and so, and, back and forth, All right, and as time is going on, people are starting to be interested in these different prepper, these different prepper groups, these different prepper, I'm not even going to say, I'm going to just say prepper groups. And each one got a little different sort of view to it. Some of them are for the Second Amendment. Some of them aren't for the Second Amendment, and it's more based on, growing plants and things of that nature. Yet, ultimately, each one of them's goal is to basically continue on here. Just to continue, just basically, okay, how do we just continue here and just got the cans, we got everything we need. That's basically what these different groups are on. Okay? They're trying to carnally prep. Which, this is, and although this seems like a well-written, it's more, there's different types of articles, and this seems like it's less based on, direct information, and it's more on some, storytelling type of thing. So I'm gonna just go straight to the scriptures. But if, brothers want to read this, they're saying that they're charging. What is this? The New York Times. So, brothers can just, if they need to, just pause it. Just pause the video and read the article. This seems like a well-written article. It's not getting straight to the point. Salakia. So this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. And it reads, "But there shall be a sedition among men, and invading one another." Yeah, so this is eventually going to happen. This is eventually going to happen. People are going to be, they're going to be losing it. They're going to be losing it. And brothers in the truth always say that that economist, like I always forget his name. Brothers always forget his name for whatever reason. But he has a phrase that when people have nothing to lose, they lose it. Okay, in his face, I'm thinking of his face, which I believe he's a J. I'm thinking of his face, but his name escapes me. So, Salakia. But it reads, "They shall not regard their kings or princes." So it ain't like some fighting is going to start up, and then these different, dignitaries and these different, government body heads, no matter who comes and say, "Okay, y'all stop the violence, y'all stop this and the third," it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. All right, once this ball gets rolling, it ain't gonna stop rolling, man.